Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I'll be showing you how to install packages in Python, whether you use Anaconda, Jupyter Notebooks, or whether you use Google Colab. The first thing that you want to do is to activate your environment if you're using any environment. If you don't know what Python environments are, you can watch my previous video, I'll link it in the description below. To install packages in Python, that is regular Python, you can use pip. Pip is a default Python package manager which comes bundled with Python. For example, if you want to install Numpy for a scientific analysis, you just say pip install Numpy. This will install Numpy in the environment that you've activated or in your global Python if you don't use any environment. So this has installed Numpy. If you want to uninstall a package, you simply type pip uninstall and the name of the package, and this will uninstall the package. If you're using Anaconda, you can either use pip to install your packages or you can use conda. Generally, if you're using Anaconda, it's recommended that you use conda for installing all your packages. For example, if you wanted to install the same package Numpy using conda, we could use conda install Numpy. The way you type it is just the same as using pip, and you can also use conda and uninstall a package. If you want to see a list of packages that are installed using pip, you just say pip list. This will show you the list of all the packages that you have installed. Similarly, if you're using Anaconda, you simply say conda list, and this will show all the packages that are installed in your Anaconda environment. Moving on, let's see how you can install the same packages if you're using VS Code. So here I have opened VS Code and we're doing some data analysis using Pandas, and Pandas here is not installed. So if you want to install Pandas, if you want to install a package that you don't have installed, you can go to terminal and click new terminal. This will open the terminal for you if it's not already open. Here it's already open, so I don't need to do that. So this is just the same terminal as the terminal we saw, so we can either use pip here or we can use conda. So here to install Pandas, I'll just say conda install Pandas. And this is going to install Pandas in the environment, so you just say yes and this will install it. So it will take a few seconds just to download all the packages that are needed, and dependencies afterwards is going to install it. So now Pandas is installed, so I'll just clear this, and if you don't use Anaconda, you can still install the same using pip install Pandas, and when you hit enter it's going to install it. And that's how you can install packages in VS Code. You can either use pip or you can use conda depending on whether you use Anaconda or not. Next, let's see how we can install packages in Jupyter Notebook. Let's see, we're doing some data visualization like you can see here, and you try to run your program and you get an error because Matplotlib is not installed. To install the missing package here, Matplotlib, you can either go to your terminal or you can just install it here in the notebook. So what you want to do is just to go to an empty cell, and to install you have to put an exclamation mark to say you're running a shell command, and here I'll just say pip install Matplotlib. If you want to install the same package using conda instead of pip, you can just replace pip with conda, and that will install your package. So once I've typed that, I just hit shift and enter to run that, and you see it's downloading the package. So if you're interested in data visualization, machine learning, or AI, you can check out my other course on AI. I'll put a link in the description to the playlist on AI. Once the installation is complete, you don't need to restart your kernel, just go to run the cell that you need to run, and now it's run and you can do the visualization. Finally, let's look at how to install packages in Google Colab. Here I have Google Colab open and I'm doing sentiment analysis. We're going to cover this in our tutorial series in natural language processing for beginners. If you're interested in AI for beginners, you can look at that course. I'll put it in the description below. So here we're using pipeline from Transformers. If I hit run, you see that it doesn't run because it's missing that package. How can we install this? So you can either create a new cell here by just hovering above here to show a code. The installation is similar to what you do in Jupyter Notebook. So you just type pip install Transformers and you hold shift and enter to run that cell. This will take some time to download and install the dependencies, and now it's installed. So now if I import the pipeline, you see that that will work. And finally, we are doing sentiment analysis here. So sentiment analysis, we're just trying to determine whether a piece of text is positive or negative. So if you see here, I have a sentence, I like it, and we want to know whether this is a positive comment or not. So now if I hit shift and enter, you see that it will show that this is a positive comment, and it shows the confidence here 0.999. So the model is sure that this is a positive comment. If I change this to some negative comment, such as it was a bad movie, and I hit shift enter to run that cell, you see that the model recognizes that this is a negative comment and gives the score. If you're interested in such things in AI but you don't know how to get started, check out my other course. I'll put it in the description, where I teach everything that you need to know, all the basics in simple language. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to support me, just like the video and subscribe to the channel. I post videos regularly about programming and AI.